Happy Wednesday. I know I missed last week on getting the update video out like I had planned on. Unfortunately, May, as some of you will know if you're familiar with my channel, gets super busy for me because I have my local Ren Fair that I help out with. I am one of the vendors, so I help out with a booth, and it kind of keeps me occupied for the entire month. And every Saturday and Sunday for me this month is going to be a little bit chaotic. So for those of you who are in my Discord server, JESF, shows might be a little bit spotty. We have some planned. We have things already organized. My wonderful co-owner Rune has helped set up our schedule. So certain things are already planned. Keep your eye out on our announcements for server news. Because we did just finish a poll about changing our server show day to help make sure we're not hosting over other servers that several of you compete in, and then also just so that it's a little bit easier for me given how busy this month is going to be. But IRL aside, let's get into Marchenghast. So yet again, we have another Marchenghast update. So I did actually play through some of the quest line. I recently, as of yesterday, I believe, unlocked a new reputation with Margaret. So I do have a quest with her. I'm not sure if it is tied to this week's update or if my reputation is going to be behind and I won't be able to do it. There's also a bazaar. So there's a new bazaar with horses for sale. We will go check that out in Moorland in just a little bit, but I think first we should focus on Marchenghast Castle. I'm still in shock about what we've discovered. I've given this a lot of thought, and this is what I have decided. I shall speak with Abigail and Ilrich once again and apologize on behalf of the people of Marchenghast. Ooh, okay. I once said that nothing can change the fact that we are enemies, but things are completely different now. However, I do not think that me riding in the witch's hamlet would be appropriate. If anyone can convince Abigail to give me another chance, it is you. You have helped both sides after all. Please tell her that I know the truth about the abandoned Bailey, and I would like to apologize. I found out some things thanks to Abigail, too. Let's learn about the veil. Oh, I appreciate your honesty. Very well, let's hear it. Are you sure? I can hardly believe it at all. Here, the year is 1823, and you're saying the rest of Jorvik is living in the early 21st century? Does that mean, for us, are we safe? So the witches cast a protective spell to slow down the blight, and we all thought the witches created it. And about the old watchtower, I did not know that our castle was built on the former witch sanctuary and that we drove them out. Come to think of it, explains why the foundations look so much older than the rest of the castle, yet other parts of our history has been obscure. When this is all over, I will have to find a way to tell my people about all of this. Father has kept us all in the dark like our ancestors before him, but first I must make things right with Abigail. It is my duty to take the first step and make a sincere offer for peace between our people. Please ask her to meet with me. I shall wait for her at Trude's hut. Ooh. Can I just say, I love her fit. I want it. Well, let's see if I can remember how to navigate this forest. I've gotten pretty good at it, but then I seem to always lose my way. I am hopeful that eventually when it comes to the blight in the forest, I love how cool it is in here. However, I think it would be really nice if we had the opportunity to no longer have the blight, because I would love to host some events in here. I think that could be pretty cool. Am I running away from it? Okay. Okay, Trude's hut this way. Oh wait, no, we're going to talk to Abigail first. Then we're going to Trude's hut. Alright, Abigail. Margaret wants to meet. To be honest, I'm worried this won't be different than last time. It seems Margaret is really trying, but I doubt she can change things. And my sisters are not loving my efforts. They say I'm too lenient with the enemy. Do you know what she wants to say? Is there anything you can tell me? I'm gonna do, sorry, it's not my place to explain. That would come from Margaret directly. Sounds important. Let's hear her out then. Ilrish will be there too. I will meet you at Trude's hut. Ah, yes. You and your teleportation magic. That's a bow. Ooh. So, for those of you who are in Thornwood Acres, there's actually a photo show going on right now for mounted archery. So, if you've never drawn a bow before, you should come to the Veiled Hamlet. They have one just sitting on a bench. If you don't know how to draw them. Bows are kind of a pain, I will say. Now, can I find my way to Trude's hut? I got lost last time. There it is. All right, here we go. You did it. I did indeed. Thank you for agreeing to meet with me again, and thank you for making this possible. Let's not waste any time. Ooh, she's dismounting. This is a... I like her bun. I want buns like that. Ilrish, Abigail, I wish to apologize for how our previous meeting went. Apologize for what exactly? We are listening. My words were not my own, they were my father's. Far too long I believed what I was taught. Evidently, I knew nothing about what was really going on in the heart of the castle. I did not know that my house's history was built on secrets and lies. Lorelei and I saw the abandoned Bailey. I cannot even begin to describe the horrors we found. It was sickening. According to our history, those barracks ended centuries ago, but some of my people never stopped. They merely continued behind closed doors, unbeknownst to most of us. Then you know why the war was started. When we found out that dungeon, all we felt was pure rage. For decades, only a few people were allowed to enter. The Duke, I saw he was amongst them. I know. I wish I had opened my eyes sooner, but remorse cannot undo what has been done. This is not me. This will not be my family's legacy. Abigail, we shall do better from now on. I want to work for the well-being of us all, human and beast alike. Thank you for your honesty, but before we go on, I have to tell you the truth. I do not want a future based on secrets and lies either. What do you mean? I claimed your house didn't give us a choice. That is not true. We had plenty of choices over the course of history. My ancestors willingly chose hatred and war. You know about the sanctuary. For centuries, witches and beasts lives here where your castle stands together, until my house came and took over the sanctuary by force. No, at first it is believed your house offered us some form of coexistence, but the coven found the nobles' offer unacceptable and it rejected any form of compromise or cooperation. The nobles saw us inferior beings. To them, we were mere things incapable of feeling anything, so the beasts and witches had to leave the sanctuary. But over time, resentment grew into blind hatred. The sisters were ruthless. They would have done anything to wipe out your people. I am truly sorry for all the harm we have caused. I'm sure you know about the unexplained disappearances a few decades ago, one of the darkest chapters in the history of my coven. 1785. Oh, 1758. Yes, we know about it quite well. There have been several dark chapters in our history too. My family and the father worked with the sixth hammer and was determined to eradicate every last witch. Callback? Huh. We also tell ourselves we're determined, like you, we wanted to win at all costs, even if it meant having blood on our hands. Look where that led us. However, there is something I must know before I can consider a truce. Tell me the truth, Abigail. Did the Saltus wishes cause the blight, yes or no? No, we didn't. Why would we poison our own forest, put beasts in danger? All we know is the veil is failing. There are few of us left, and we are too weak to... I did not read that. The witches did not create the blight, that is true. We do not know how the blight came to be. What matters is that it's getting stronger. Call me a hater. I think it's these little guys. I'm suspicious of the Mars. Soon it will be too late unless we are ready to compromise and work together. Lorelei has paved the way for us. I see. Then we will find out where it came from. The blight should not be the witch's burden only. After all, it is threatening us all. Abigail, let me help you, please. So many of my sisters died because of your family. How could I look the others in the eye? But revenge never healed our wounds. Abigail, you and I are putting an end to all of the suffering today, if you accept. I accept. I need your help now more than ever. Accept your offer too. From now on, our only enemy should be the blight. Ooh, we did it. Since they gave us Abigail's hair, which came out last week or the week before, I definitely think they should come out with hair like Margaret's. Thank you. Thanks to our unwavering kindness and hard work, we have achieved the impossible. This is the moment to stay for us all. So this is what I was concerned about with me not potentially having the reputation. So the quest that I just played actually came out last week. So what I'm going to attempt to do is I'm going to cut the video here and I'm going to go run around and do all of my reputation so that when I come back, hopefully I will have the reputation to continue on with the new quest that just came out. Alright, so I did the quest line, and I ran through and I did all of my dailies. I just did that off camera. You've all seen them before. You don't really need a rehash. So unfortunately, and I'm not sure why, my reputation is kind of off slightly between the castle and the witches. I'm not sure why this happened. I'm wondering if it's because yesterday I was on for only a little bit and I didn't get to do all of my dailies. So more than likely tomorrow, on Thursday, I will actually unlock this. So when that happens, I'll probably put up another video tomorrow, just going over the whole video of the new update, if I end up getting it. Speaking of working on progression, I have been working on my Blighted Warrior set. Tomorrow, I will be getting the Bridal. I did a little bit of math based on all of the dailies that you can do between the two factions, ignoring your Wolfengens, getting them home, because that is a weekly thing that resets on Mondays. Every day you can get about 90 points towards it, and I know each time it goes up with this set, so it gets a little bit harder each time. But overall, I'm actually really looking forward to getting this set because I think it looks so cool. And if you're a medieval lover like I am, then this is perfect for you. Speaking of progression, I have been working on my Trailblazer. And currently, there is a bonus points reminder from the team as part of our ongoing efforts to make systematic improvements to our Trailblazer track in order to support different playstyles. This current trail features bonus points every weekend as long as the Trailblazer is active. Every Friday to Monday at 9 o'clock server time, the first 12 activities will give you 30 extra points. So that is nice. I have been honestly loving this. I did just get the bridle today. I'm wearing it, but because I am on the Moth Horse, not Soren, you can't see it. But we have some horses to check out at the Bazaar. So we're going to hobble our way over to Moorland to check out the horses in the Bazaar. Now, like any other bazaar, all these horses are discounted from what their normal asking price is. And if I'm not mistaken, we had the return of 2 magic horses that were not purchasable at all recently. And I don't even think they ended up like some of the horses put in 𝑨𝒍𝒍 Woods. I could be wrong. I'll have to double check. But I believe these horses are strictly, or were strictly out once and never returned. And that is the return of Calder and Ephira. So they are the Gemstone Pacifinos. I myself have this one. I really liked Calder's normal coat. I thought the chestnut was gorgeous. But because we all know me, I'm a completionist. I want the full set. And magic horses very rarely come back. I don't own this one. And while I personally am not such a huge fan of the passive phanos, they are a beautiful representation of their breed, but it is not my personal cup of tea. I think I'm gonna get this one. So they're on sale for 570 star coins. Koala Man. That is the best name ever. Alright, Eternal, like all my magic horses, and we're gonna do a gelding. Get horse. Yes. We have just gotten a Fira, if I'm not mistaken. I do actually love this magic coat. I think it's beautiful. We're just going to send them to stable since I don't have a current need to ride them right now. And I am currently training my Natsorin. Now, in addition to these two magic horses... Oh, hey, look, it's Pookie. And they just bought themselves a Gotland pony. Doink. They appear to have just gotten a Gotland pony, which is very cute. I actually don't have too many of the Gotland ponies. I might only have one now that I think about it. Let me go through and let me look. I thought I had a Gotland pony. Oh, I don't think I own one. Huh. So it turns out I kind of surprised myself and I don't even own a Gotland pony. I might pick one up. They are kind of cute. But they are obviously on the older side, so their animations are a little bit weird. So I am not so sure. And of course, the final one on sale is the Norker. Now the Norkers are actually very beautiful. I find that I like them a lot. I currently have the Blue Roan. That is one that I really like. And then I also have like this flaxen liver chestnut one, which I think is also super cute. I don't know that I'm going to be picking up any more of these guys. But they are on sale for 540 star coins. And then the Gotland ponies are on sale for 375. Now, since unfortunately I was not able to continue on with the quest in Marchenghast, we have one final thing to check out down in Moorland. And that is the fact that there is a new item in the bonus shop. So it's the first update of the month, which means a new item has been added to the bonus shop for those of you who have Pay 1 Star Rider like me. And if we head on into Moorland and come right over to this shop, we can see that the newest addition is the Texas turquoise gloves. Now, I've actually been meaning to come grab these pants. I just didn't have the inventory space. Oh well. I will say, since I noticed this while I was playing around, and it appears that they've changed the 3D model that models the bridles in like the buy window. And I actually like the way that this looks. I also like that they incorporated the girth into it because now you can get more of a full picture look at it. But that is all for today. Thank you for coming along with me as we went to check out Marchenghast. Now I know those quests were from last week, but I wanted to at least show them to you so that you could get an idea of what's going on with the Marchenghast story. And I will see you guys next week. Until then, bye guys.